Barbell Club, and I am back reviewing another lift today. Today is a power snatch that was one of mine from last week. Typically, I'm pretty positive with coaching myself as well as everyone else in the gym. However, for me today, looking at this lift, this is a pretty bad lift for me. There was only one positive to it that I found, and that was that I made it. So there's lots to take out of this one, lots of things that you can implement in your training to improve your snatch, especially the power snatch as it translates over to the snatch. So give it a look. If you're interested in us reviewing one of your lifts, shoot us a message and we'll get it hooked up for you. All right, enjoy.
What's up, everybody? Coach Zach back again, and today I'm breaking down one of my own videos, mainly because I want to pick myself apart for this one. Not a good lift for me. Not a good lift at all, and we have those days. And so I want to break down things that I could have done better in this lift to make it more fluid. This is 90 kilos, so not super, super heavy, but definitely made it look way heavier than it should be. The next day, actually, we had powers again, and I powered 100 kilos, which is significantly more, obviously. So for all of the non-kilo speaking people out there, this is about 209 pounds. 90 times 2.205. Nope, 198. So not even 200 pounds. Not a great lift for me. Definitely made this way harder than it should have been. All right, let's watch it full one time, all the way through like normal. Set it up. I finished it. That's about all I'm going to get myself here. All right, let's get started. So, even from the start, this is something I've noticed in a lot of my lifts lately. So, dynamic start there, in. Look how low my hips set. Immediately, they dropped below my knees. They really should be about right here. So, I really need to push my shins out over the bar. I don't have super long legs, so it's not me trying to keep my legs out of the way. So I really need to get those hips up, get back in front of the bar a little bit more than I am currently. I'm going to go up to the knee. First pull wasn't too terrible. I got to the knee. My hips are in an all right position. I have a pretty good rounded back going on right here. Not ideal for the snatch. I really want to be able to see a pinched straight line all the way down, especially with only 90 kilos on the bar. The only thing I will preface this whole video with is this was at 5 o'clock in the morning. Up to the hip. Way too quick. See how my shoulders got behind the bar? They're sitting stacked on my hip about probably a second too quick. I really should be more out here still with my hip and standing under, getting ready to explode up. I really was just looking to rip this bar up overhead, it seems like. So, back up a hair, that wrong way. So jump, look at my arms, look how long they are. Those elbows need to be bent, they need to be pulling up to here. I am missing this lift from the start. This happens. I got a little bit in there, but look where it goes. I bent my elbows down and pulled the bar in instead of pulling the bar here where they should have gone. Watch the pull. I pull it in. My arms are going here. Can't see the other one, but it's there. Feet slid out, probably a little too far. If we watch that feet slide, so I'm up big on my toes, big head whip back. Again, not great. My feet should probably land in this target zone over here, and same on the other side. However, I think we're going to see it slide way past that. Yeah. So feet go a little wide, and my knees drive forward instead of my butt sitting down. So I've got myself in kind of a bind here. Even if we back up a little bit, you see the recovery, that bar, as soon as it makes contact and stacks up, I'm not in a good position, so the bar shakes me. It's not great on the old shoulders and elbows. Really need to be sitting back, and to stand this thing up, I have to walk it out of here. So, Not one of my best lifts, but let's talk about a couple things we could do to fix this. First, let's get our hips up. Hips up, knees out over the bar a little bit further, and back way tighter. Should not have that round in it as it does right now. 2, when I pull into power, I should give myself more patience, keeping my chest over the bar into the hip, instead of how I do, where I pull my shoulders back and then my hip gets extended too quickly. So staying over the bar there will help me generate power up. And then two more things. 1, pull those elbows. Right here, my elbows should be traveling up. They are not traveling at all. In fact, I have humped this bar out away from me instead of firing it straight up like I should. If I pulled my elbows higher here and drove up with the bar, I'm going to be in a much better position to finish this power snatch than I am whenever I pop it away from me. Boom. And then don't let my elbows move. In fact, they point down by the end of it. Final thing, in that receiving position, I need my hips to sit back. I need my shins to be more here, less here. And I need this locking position to be more stable. So if I'm sitting back where I should be, then this shoulder, the shoulder will stack on this hip, which will stack through the foot, and I'll be in a much better position to finish this. But since I have slid my feet off the platform nearly, my knees are pointing forward, my chest, you can even see a roundness in my back here. Boom. I'm just not in a good position to catch this, and so I'm utilizing all of my front delt in front of my shoulder to finish this bar off, and that's just not a good position you want to be in trying to finish snatches. And so we get this. Again, 5 a.m., things happen. We have bad days as lifters. They're not all perfect, and that's okay. But for me, this is a bad lift, and I definitely will look to improve it in the future. Remember, on the power snatch, our focus, at least for in our training in Dogtown, we focus using the power snatch to generate drive off the hip and high elbow pull to finish in that higher position than we would with a traditional snatch. So here, I did not utilize either of those tools. So for my point of training for the day, I missed the point. Now, the next day, I did hit a good 100, which I did pull my elbows. I did sit back into it and had my knees sitting about 90 degrees. So it's day to day. We've got to continue to work on our misses, our mishaps, no matter how long we've been lifting, to improve our skill. And for me, this was one of those lifts that I just missed on. So take these cues, take the things that I screwed up on, and make sure that you implement the right version into your training to make you better able to utilize the power snatch to build a bigger snatch for the future. All right. Thanks, guys. Again, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, give us a follow and a like. If you're on Instagram, and as always, if you're interested in us reviewing one of your lifts, either on Instagram or via message or YouTube, please shoot us a message with the video or get in contact with us, and we will get that wrapped up for you. All right. Thanks.